Lower the ticket prices, because I want all these families to come.
Pipe bomb. Back to Fog Wrestling, and we're here to talk about CM Punk. You just knew this guy was going to deliver some kind of cringeworthy promo on Monday Night Raw. It was written in the stars. I seen the Instagram post, and you just knew it was coming. There's a lot to debunk here, so let's talk about. Let's talk about the headline, I guess. So he was talking about Roman Reigns. He was talking about Pat McAfee. He was talking about ticket sales. He said, and I quote, "You want to talk about WrestleMania 42 ticket sales? Do me a favour. Call up that agent that was foolish enough to shoehorn you into this business and this show and tell him to lower the ticket prices. Houston, lower the ticket prices, because I want all these families to come at WrestleMania and watch me stand on Roman Reigns' throat." End of quote. Now here, we've called it the wrestlers in the past, saying, well, why aren't they vocal about lowering the prices, right? And do not get this twisted. This is not CM Punk giving a solitary fuck about the fans and, oh, they're going to be priced out. These tickets need to be lowered, right? This is just a simple case of they've seen what happened on Friday and the reaction with McAfee and Rhodes cutting like shoot-esque promos. So they've sent CM Punk out here in a shoot-esque nature. He's been told to say this about the ticket prices because they've realised that any form of reaction towards TKO, any form of negative reaction towards TKO is going to most likely get cheered. That's what this is. All these guys have been quieter than fucking Anne Frank's family in the attic. There's been nothing out of them over the last couple of years regarding these ticket prices, so let's not pretend CM Punk is the voice of the voiceless and he's sticking up for these people that can't get into these shows because they've been priced out. This is just because this is simply just due to the fact that they knew this would get a positive reaction, so he can go fuck himself. But he was also speaking about Vince McMahon. He said, and I quote, "I have paid my dues and I have earned everything. You're just a buck-toothed Nepo baby. You ate dog food for a weird old man, and that weird old man treated me like a dog." End of quote. Now here, see Vince McMahon, there's no getting away from it. He is a weird man. He's old as well. But you know what he also is, CM Punk? The fucking GOAT. The GOAT. Some guy commented on our Hogan trailer reaction video. There's Big Stevie will never let anyone say a bad word about Hogan and McMahon, and you bet your fucking bottom dollar that I won't. They are the two goats. They are fucking phenomenal, and I love the two of them, damn it. As for CM Punk, I mean, all this talk about dog food and dog, this guy's just raging that he substituted a child for a dog, and that's all he had. I mean, he can bury dog food, he can say McMahon treated him like a dog. The closest thing this guy's ever had a child in his own bloodline is an ugly fucker by the name of Larry. Anyway, moving on from dog food to Pat McAfee, we have got this CM Punk, and I quote, "Pat McAfee, you buggy, whipped-armed, no-brained hillbilly. You want to talk about ticket sales? Call up that agent shoehorns you into this product and tell him to lower the ticket prices." End of quote. I guess we already read that, but what did he mean? He refers to him as what? A hillbilly? A hillbilly. A hillbilly, no-brained hillbilly, pick-a-puckety whip dom, no whip, no hillbilly. Hillbilly CM Punk. Again, hillbilly burying Pat McAfee. Is Pat McAfee a hillbilly? I don't really know if I would describe Pat McAfee as a hillbilly, but yeah. He also said this about The Rock. Like, you're not The Rock. At least The Rock is a Hollywood superstar. Oh, I am sorry, was a Hollywood superstar. Who the fuck are we trying to kid here that The Rock was a Hollywood superstar? I mean, let's face it, The Rock's movies have been pretty shite for 2 decades now. But are we going to pretend that The Rock doesn't feel like a Hollywood superstar anymore? I mean, here, I'm not really up to date with movies that are coming out, but The Rock still feels like The Rock. Then you compare it to wrestling. All these guys like Orton, Punk, Cena, even when he retired there, none of them feel like they did at their prime. The Rock still does. See when The Rock came back for WrestleMania 40, like, yeah, it's not the Attitude Era, but The Rock feels like The Rock. These guys just feel like fucking shitey, watered down versions of who they were in the past. Like, you look at The Rock, seeing The Rock's beating up Cody Rhodes in the rain, and Cody Rhodes is bleeding, The Rock's swearing. I mean, that's The Rock. These guys are just little cuck versions of themselves. Punk can cut an office verified promo here, and he thinks he's the fucking man. He thinks he's edgy. Fuck him. He can talk about dog food, he can talk about McMahon, he can try and bury The Rock, he can try and bury McAfee. He's just a little cuck who doesn't give a fuck about the fans, but he'll claim he does. Where was this energy before it was cool to shit on TKO live on the show? Nowhere. That's what it was. Anyway, guys, we're going to leave it there. Ticket sales, will they be lowered? I don't know. I mean, if they had any sense, like, they would make this into a storyline with... I mean, I know people don't want Triple H, and I don't want Triple H either, but let's face it, it doesn't appear so that he's going anywhere. So I think what you make this, why not make it into a story like TKO versus like Triple H and guys that are got authority in WWE? That's a bit interesting. You see this build to Mania, without this shooting shit, there's nothing there. And even though Punk sucks, and I think this is I do think it's getting a wee bit ridiculous. It's better than what they've been producing. Because like we say, controversy creates cash. Don't know if this will create cash, but at least it perks the interest up a wee bit, you know.
All the news happening in the U.S.